So adversity is good, right?
I think to a certain extent, yeah.
It could. I mean, you have a choice going through it, right? But if you could overcome adversity, you overcame a learning education that now it sounds like made you a better person.
I would like to think so, for sure. But there's been many times along the way. I mean, like the times that I've gotten hurt really bad, and I mean, dude, I went through like 2 or 3 punching bags just beating the shit out of things because I was so
Just
frustrated.
pissed
I mean,
off.
there's more times that I've put holes in walls, like everybody has those moments.
Mm-hmm.
You're frustrated from work, you're frustrated from something, but when you're volatile and when things are put upon you, like, illnesses or whatever it is, whatever people are going through, it gets you to a point where sometimes you have to break. If you can control those times, then you're better off, because on the adverse side, you'll understand what it means to be grateful for those times. So I learned a lot during those times, man. I really did.
What would you say to the audience that's listening that might be going through one of those times right now? Their life just changed right before
Honestly,
their eyes.
I think you said it actually already before in this interview. Like, sometimes you just have to roll with the punches, let things go, and push through it. Like, be patient until the outside or until the outcome comes through.
It might take some time to understand, right?
I mean, dude, sometimes it takes years. I mean, just to be able to start walking without crutches, it took me almost 7 years.
Wow.
Could you imagine going through and I'm not talking about me having the worst life here, because people go through way worse than me. But can you imagine going through little trials and tribulations for 7 years?
I could not. I was in a wheelchair for 2 months before, and that was just mind-blowing, right? Knowing I was going to be able to walk again, but just having to be stuck for 2 months not doing the things that I wanted to do.
Yep.
Horrible.
And so
that wasn't enough. I was young at the time. That wasn't enough time for me to understand, like mentally get through it, right? But I don't wish it upon anybody, but it sounds like if you have the right attitude and mindset, there's a lot of things to be learned going through that.
Dude.
Everybody I meet that's been through like hard shit like that, nicest people I've ever met, most grateful people I've ever met. I'm like, why can't we all be like this? And I think it's because not a lot of people think they're going through stuff. They might have lost their job or something like that, and that's not real adversity. That's not life changing.
Right.
You could go fix that tomorrow.
Yep.
Right? Girlfriend broke up with you. You could go find another girlfriend. Like, your life's not over. Like, what you're talking about is like, this has just changed your life.
100%. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I guess even to go on the opposite end of that, like, even today, like, and I mean today as a time frame, like, I'll be walking down the street and I'll just see some unappreciative son of a bitch, and I'll just go, "You have no idea." And I don't feel bad about saying that,
no,
like,
you should
because
say that.
he yells at the cashier, whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, that cashier is not fighting with you for any other reason than she thinks that she knows what she's doing.
That's right.
But you're being a dick. Like, why?
Yeah.
What's bothering you that you have to bother her? You want to offload that onto her? It's never going to be offloaded onto her. It's your problem.
Yeah, or
you
parts not in stock, right? And you're talking to the person at the front desk just cussing them out.
Anything. Anything. Drive through anything. Gas pumps, whatever it is that pisses you off. It's your life and your problem. So if you can manage your expectations of what you feel is hurting you at the time, you have a much better chance of living a positive, grateful life.
That's right.